because if you were really the prize, so many men would have been lining up to get you. Like, who the hell is going to skip over the prize? So the fact that men are skipping over you just simply means that you're not the prize.
Use your common sense.
Videos after videos after videos, these women expose why men and their narcissism will prevent them from seeing that they are the actual problem. But hear me out. Not only can't they see that they are the problem, they're walking around thinking that they are the prize.
Got
You
it.
cannot make this up. Don't forget to hit the like button, y'all, and if you're rocking with the content, hit the subscribe button.
So I guess I'm just to the point in my dating journey where I'm not holding anything back. I'm telling the whole truth. When I don't have a good time, I'm saying it. We're all gonna know, because I'm not gonna go home like this. I recently had the worst date of my life by far. Like, I'm talking by a long shot. If it's one thing about me, I know how to have a good time on a date. I do. I may not get to that commitment part because I am a little commitment phobic. Excuse me, I'm working through my issues. But I know how to go on a date and I know how to have fun. So I can do that. This was the worst experience I've literally ever had. I'm not going to go into too much detail. I don't like putting my business out there.
Stop the cap.
But throughout the whole date, he just had an attitude. It was like being on a date with, what's his name? Oscar the Grouch from Sesame Street. That's what I felt like I was doing. That's who I felt like I was out. I felt like I'm talking to myself when I'm on my period. That's exactly what it felt like. And I told him, like 30 minutes in the date, I'm like, you seem like you don't want to talk. You seem like you don't want me to ask you no questions. You don't want to get to know each other. We don't have to talk, baby. We don't. I said that. And he's like, well, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten since 8 a.m. I'm sorry. I thought that you were 30 years old. I thought that you knew how to feed yourself and like manage your emotions. I was bewildered and shocked. I've literally never experienced that. And it only got worse from there. Like, it literally only got worse. So at the end of the day, I was straight up with him. I said, man, I wish I'd had a better time. I do. I wish I'd had a better time. I had a terrible time. He's like, I don't know what's wrong with you. I enjoyed myself. I said, I'm sure you enjoyed yourself. You were out with me. So I'm sure that you had a good time. Me personally, I had a terrible time. And I told him every single thing that I did not like. I was honest, and I never saw him again. And I never will. That man is blocked. I've never blocked a man that I don't even know. We don't even know each other. We don't have a history at all. And now you have to be blocked. That was a first for me, baby. That was a first.
Yeah, she did him a favor. Blocking him, she did him a favor. Because he probably peeped her personality and was like, yeah, nah.
No.
But her narcissism wouldn't allow her to see it like that. For her praising herself, talking about, oh, I'm a good time on a date. Has anyone ever told you that? Or you think you're a good time on a date? Because self-praise is no recommendation. This is somebody who claimed that she does not like putting her business out there. But take a look at her TikTok. Take a look at her TikTok, y'all. Videos after videos after videos of her complaining about her dating experience. Of her running to TikTok, well, every little date. Of her talking about how dating apps suck and she can't find a man on a dating app and this date took her. Look at this, y'all. I'm still scrolling. Videos after videos after videos. Look, it's loading because there's more. Still scrolling. Still scrolling. Changing her hair every now and then. Still scrolling. It's loading. Still scrolling. Y'all.
Red flag when nothing know, red flag when you no see it.
Their narcissism will prevent them from realizing that this behavior of them coming to TikTok with every little thing makes them a huge red flag. Listen to another one of her video, y'all. This is the same girl.
Hey, ladies. I'm about to say something that is not going to be the nicest thing I've ever said, but it has been on my mind for a minute. So back when I used to be on the dating apps, I have recently been delivered from those apps. Thank you, God. I'm not going back. Back when I was on there, the most hilarious thing would be when you scrolling through their profiles and you come across the profile of a man who is, I'm gonna say it nicely. It's just giving a face that only a mother could love. I'm sorry, don't shoot the messenger. That's what it's giving. And you go to his dating intentions and he on here talking about, I'm looking for something short term, something fun. Sir, be so for real right now. Be so serious. You think that you're finna get on here and you're gonna find something? You think you're finna get a friends with benefits on here looking the way that you look? Are you being serious today? It's not giving that. Your face is giving, he's not that cute, but he treats me really well and he's very sweet, so I'm gonna give him a chance. That's what that's giving. You need to be on here offering women the most genuine love and companionship that they've ever experienced. You need to be creating the most romantic experiences that they've ever had. You're not giving short term, baby. You're giving, I gave him a chance, I'm glad it worked out, but he wasn't my type for real. That's what you're giving. Sorry.
And y'all, here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. Someone who posts this much on their TikTok, who put their business out there, it's not giving long term, sis. I'm sorry. And that is why you cannot find a man.
I said what I said.
This is why you have to come on to TikTok complaining because you cannot find a man because you're not giving long term. How much y'all want to bet she a baby mama? She talk like a baby mama. She give baby mama energy. Always seeking attention. Look how many videos, y'all. I'm still scrolling. Look how many videos. But she can acknowledge when a guy is supposed to humble himself and give and treat a woman like a queen and give everything and pull out all the roses and all those things. But she can't acknowledge when a woman needs her. She can acknowledge based off a guy's physical features when he's not qualified for the kind of woman he wants. But she can't realize when a woman is not qualified for the kind of man she wants. Yeah. Here's another one of her videos, y'all. You know she just be talking.
Just a little bit of a news flash in case you didn't know. If you as a woman are going back and forth with another woman and you fix your mouth to say, that's why I have a man and you're single, pack it up, baby. You lost. Yeah, you lost. Immediately. I've seen what I needed to see. You lost. That might have been hidden back in like, I don't know, early 90s, early 2000s. I don't know. But all I do know is at least as of 2024, having a man is no longer a flex. Yeah, it don't hit like that no more. Especially
this is coming from someone who is so desperate for attention. She come to TikTok with all her little thing, all her little dating experiences. She come to TikTok. Yeah, maybe if you had a man, then the attention that you're seeking from the public, you would have got it from your man. Maybe, just maybe.
Since a lot of times women be saying that and you be in a relationship that nobody is envious of. Nobody would take your place, okay? You're safe. You talking about at least I got a man and this man has you paying his car note. Okay? So what are you talking about here?
Always
this
worst
man don't
case
respect
scenario.
you or himself. And he's ugly. So
always worst case scenario. Always. They can never imagine a man who is a good man, a provider, protector, leader, and teacher, who, you know, is a stand-up guy. They can never imagine that kind of guy. It's always have to be the dusty. Their dusty baby daddy is the only kind of man they can imagine when having these kind of conversations.
What are we talking about here? Furthermore, it really only speaks to how little you value yourself. The fact that you see it as something insulting or negative to be on your own, you don't think that that's weird? That to you, it would be considered a put down to be with yourself? That's weird. And it feels like you have low self-esteem. I don't know another way to say it. Lastly,
excuse me, pot calling kettle black? Because nothing screams low self-esteem than someone who posts this much on social media. Like, it's a huge big dirty sign, low self-esteem, when you wear that much makeup, when you're constantly changing wigs, and when you're posting that much on social media. Like, you are desperate for attention. Like, hey guys, look at me. The more you post on social media, the lower your self-esteem is. Like, hello, big dirty red flag.
Anybody ever say that to men? That seems like an insult that would really be more well-deserved to men. If women are the prize, and they are, why would it be insulting for you to be like, oh, you a prize that hasn't been found yet? Instead of to be like, oh, your man has been looking for a prize and ain't found it. Like, why would it be insulting for you to be a reward that no one has yet earned than for you to be a man searching for a reward that you have not yet found?
Because if you were actually the prize, you would have been picked by now. You would have had a man like her. Because she's saying women are the prize, so not having a man isn't an insult. But that contradicts itself, because if you were really the prize, so many men would have been lining up to get you. Like, who the hell is going to skip over the prize? So the fact that men are skipping over you just simply means that you're not the prize. Come on, use your common sense.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm crazy.
Yeah, it's not that you're crazy. It's just that you have no critical thinking skills, because they have to stick to certain narrative, right? She built her platform on having these talking points. She built her platform on bashing men, praising women, calling them the prize, complaining about dating apps. Like, it's just like, come on, think of something else. I understand that everybody want to be content creator. I understand that TikTok giving away little money and everybody, want to create a little content and whatever. But if it's this way you have to resort to get content, it's like you're not creative then. You're not a content creator, because all you're doing is just repeating the talking points of the toxic ass feminists.
Feminists. Lies.
People think a woman's
same girl, y'all, same
like
girl.
Never getting married, never falling in love, never having kids, Baby, my biggest fear is me being with a man and that man is somewhere out with his friends and they all sit around talking and he goes, oh yeah, no, she ain't going nowhere. Me? Are you talking about me? I'm frightened thinking about it. I'm having nightmares. I remember it was a video circulating a couple months ago of a celebrity couple. I don't know who this was. It might have been light-skinned Keisha, now that I think about it. I think it was her. Her and her man, and the topic of cheating came up, and he said something to the effect of, if I cheated on you, you wouldn't leave. And she tried to sit there and go back and forth with him like, yes, I would, yes, I would. And he was like, yeah, okay. First of all, embarrassing. Second of all, the worst part of that video is I could look in her face and tell he wasn't lying. That man was not lying. He was telling the truth and she knew it. Talk about scary, baby. I'm frightened. I'm shaking in my boots right now. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Can't be me. Won't be me.
Okay, because in a previous video she talked about how she have commitment phobia. So we know that you are nothing but a pump and dump. We know that nobody want to commit long term to you. And we know that if a man see you, he just sees your profile, he sees your social media, your TikTok page, and see how thirsty you are for attention. So no man is going to want to commit to you. So you don't even have to hold on a man. But yeah, again, this is a girl who claimed that she's not fazed about being a man. This is a girl who claimed that she is the prize. What prize is going to come on TikTok and talk this much? Y'all, I am still scrolling, and all of this is the same girl in a different wig. Same girl. Why does she even have a blonde? What the lady from Expand name?
Oh my God!
It's y'all know she even have that kind of wig. Like, same girl, just different wigs. Still scrolling. Content after content of her complaining about dating, of her complaining about dating apps, of her complaining about men. To me, she seemed very phased over a group of men she claims she do not want. She seemed very phased for the prize. Because what prize is going to be taking this much time to discuss? I thought you were the prize. Why you gotta be dedicating this much time to discussing men? Like, come on, sis. But yeah, this is just a perfect example for us to expose their narcissism, because they'll never stop to think, wait, could it be me? No, it always has to be a man. And it's a trait of narcissism where you cannot take accountability. This is why I said men, because these broad right here is what you have to choose from. The absolute ghetto. It is your girl Chantel. Y'all go watch the next video that pop up on the screen. Just another opportunity for us to expose these narcissists and say, men, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, y'all.